This is problem number 50 from same chapter, that is integration by the method of substitution. Problem number 50. Problem is this: integration I, this is equal to sine x dx divided by sine of x plus a. Okay, sine x dx divided by sine x plus a. So we can see that here the angle is x plus a and here the angle is x. So that's why there is a need for substitute. Here let this x plus a is equal to z. Okay. Then on differentiating both sides of this equation, we are getting dx is equal to dz. Right? Dx is equal to dz. And x is what? Here x is there, sin x. X is what? X is equal to z minus a. Okay. So from here, we are getting one more thing. X is equal to z minus a. Now, integration I becomes what? It becomes sine x is there, so x means z minus a, and sine x plus a is z, so sine z dz. Dx is equal to dz. Now we know that thing, sine a minus b is equal to sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Exactly that thing we are going to do here. Sine z cos a minus cos z sine a, okay, divided by sine z, and this dz is there, right? Now this a is a constant, x is the variable, but small a is the constant. So sine z cos a by sine z, that means sine z and sine z are cancelled, only remaining thing is cos a. And cos a is a constant, so that can be taken outside the integral sign. So cos a integration of dz minus, here sine a, this is also a constant. Okay, sine a is a constant, so sine a, and here integration of, here sine z is there and here cos z is there, dz, right? So in the next line, left portion is visible or not? Yes, left portion is also visible. Here also I can do the rest of the problem. Here next line I am writing here, therefore I becomes, okay, next line, next to this line, cos a integration of z, so cos a into z, okay, and minus sine a. If you assume sine z is equal to, say it is y, sine z is equal to y, then you know that cos z dz is equal to dy. Okay, so you will get dy by y. What we have assumed for this part, for this part, here I am writing that thing. If you assume y is equal to sine z, let, for the solution of this part, y is equal to sine z, therefore dy is equal to cos z dz, right? Dy is equal to cos z dz, and we can see that here cos z dz is there, so instead of cos z dz I have written here dy, and instead of sine z I have written this y. So we have got this thing, okay, integration of dy by y, and z is what? Z is x plus a, so here you write x plus a means z into cos a, okay, and here you write sine a into log of mod y plus a constant of integration c. Okay, so this is equal to what? x cos a plus a cos a minus sin a log y means what? Y means sin z. So log sin z plus constant of integration c. Okay. Here it is sin a into log of sin z because y is equal to sin z plus c. Now you see this thing. A cos a. A is a constant, so a cos a is also a constant. So this constant plus c is another constant. Say that constant is equal to c1. So it is x cos a, okay, minus sin a log, this is log, okay, log log, and sin z is there. Z is what? X plus a. X plus a. And this constant plus this constant is equal to another constant c1. So this is the answer to the given problem. Okay. This is the answer to the given problem. First, this column, okay, starting point is here. This is the given problem here. Then we have assumed this one. Then I have written the same thing here. Okay. The next part I have written here. Okay. You follow this way. The given problem. If you watch the video carefully, then I think there will be no problem to understand all these things. Okay. So to solve this given problem, we have to assume two times. Means we have to make two times substitution for the given problem. First substitution was x plus a is equal to z, that was taken, and second substitution was sin z is equal to y, that was taken for the solution of the given problem. Okay, this problem is actually very easy to solve. Anyway, if you have already learned the method of substitution, then I think you can solve this problem yourself. There will be no difficulties in solving such problems. Okay, just by making little changes, these problems can be made similar. Not exactly same, but similar problems can be made just making little changes here. Say here sin x is there, here sin x plus a is there. You can write here instead of sin x, you write sin x plus b. Here sin x plus b, here sin x plus a. That way also the problem can be changed and that is also solvable. Okay, there will be no difficulties. If you can understand properly the solution procedure of the problem, so far I have solved total 50 number of problems from the same chapter. I think already you should have got the idea of solution procedure of such problems. Okay? You just keep in your mind the formulae which are available, which are readily available to solve the given problem. Okay? So anyway, you have to do such manipulations so that you can transform the given problem in terms of the formulae available in the books. Okay. Anyway, this is the end of this lecture. Next, I'll move to problem number 51 to solve one more problem from the same chapter. Thank you.